a new Twisted Wonderland anime-only fan. Think of Twisted Wonderland Episode 4. Alright guys, I'm very excited. We are finally getting into the Heartslabyul story now. We are past the prologue, I think. So hopefully they stick the landing, because I'm getting a little scared, given the kind of limit of episode. You know what I mean? We only have, what, 4 episodes left?
Really?
Yeah, I think it's only 8 episodes this season.
For the season?
Yeah,
okay.
so I'm a little like, but at the same time, like I said last time,
do you ever, like,
in the
do
game,
you ever
there's a lot
feel
of
like
filler, there's a lot of
Sure,
twisted tunes,
sure.
there's a lot of,
Sorry,
you know,
what? Twisted Tunes?
yeah, so it's like a rhythm game, so like, for example, there's a cooking sequence, and the cooking sequence is in a twisted tune, whereas in this, they could just do it as a montage,
I really hope, well, we kind of see that in the beginning, them, like, cooking together, baking together in the opening. That's hilarious to me that all these anime Disney boys play Guitar Hero.
Well, there's like fighting
That's
and
wonderful.
then there's rhythm games, right? And so like there's rhythm sections or chapters, I should say. Oh, what I was gonna ask you, Hunter, is what do you think is gonna happen next? Because I haven't really been asking you that, because you know, with the prologue we were mostly introducing like the world and Yukin and like all that.
I hope
sort of
Yukin
stuff.
goes back and does his tournament.
Okay, well,
I
don't know about all that, but
As for like the other
in
members,
relation to, because this is the Heartslabyul
yeah, the
book,
Heartslabyul,
right? So,
they
or
feel like
Heartslabyul.
static characters in a lot of way.
Okay.
Maybe some of the underlings that get like bullied, maybe they get to topple the
They
evil
rise
king.
up
Yeah,
against
maybe because he seems like a bit of a despot, so maybe they like kick him out. Maybe and he has to learn how to like. It could be like a Princess and the Pauper thing, where he learns how to be like. So
he gets kicked out of being the house warden,
or like an undercover boss, if anybody remembers that TV show.
Oh, okay.
Like it could be that.
Sure.
I think. Maybe.
That's an interesting.
Because I don't know what else.
Okay.
Like, because it doesn't, like, these characters don't feel like they really have desires or goals.
We'll see about that.
I don't know.
So I guess we'll just get started with that fascinating train of thought. 3, 2, 1, press and play.
I'm upset because I feel like because there's
you
8
like
episodes.
Yukin, I think, the best, and you're like, I want to see Yukin go home, and I'm like, no, Hunter, that's not what I'm
That's not
asking.
how it works here. He's never going to that kendo tournament.
Oh, man.
His friends assume he was picked up by a going-by drifter and dismembered in a parking lot somewhere.
Oh, shit! Wait a second! Oh, my God!
I'm sorry. Are we getting hyped for Magic Mirror?
You'll see if they show it. I don't know. Oh, okay. I thought it was something else, if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, this is just...
I thought it was something else that happens with the mirror. Oh, that's interesting. The voices from the move, like, these aren't the exact voice acting, but these are the lines somewhat.
Yeah. Okay.
That's crazy. Oh my God, guys, I just got goosebumps. Okay, so it wasn't, there's something fun with the mirror, but that wasn't what I thought it was.
They look so strange. Why were their eyes so small?
What do you mean? Because, like, Alice doesn't have, like, the giant
big anime eyes? Yeah, is the idea.
Oh, Grim's so sleepy.
I love how Grim gets up like a real, like, pet. Like, if you get up in the middle of the night, they're like, okay, where are we going now, boss? Oh, hello. So that's horny, right?
No, it's not. It locks their magic. They can't use magic.
And they do that by putting on a collar.
Well, okay.
Which
I don't think it's supposed to be.
Has certain connotations.
Well, no, it's locking your magic
That
away.
evil twink done put me in a collar.
Well, remember, they put Grim in a collar, too. Like, Grim is an animal. I think it's a bit more
Grim's
of
a cat.
It's supposed to be like, if you're gonna act like, you know... like a feral beast, I'm gonna treat you like one. Like
okay, but that line, you heard yourself though, right? You heard yourself.
Okay,
if you're gonna behave
sorry,
like a feral beast, that is a line out of a fan fiction.
Okay, sorry. I was trying to make it better. Okay,
you made it worse.
Anyway,
well, you've been knee deep
like,
in the has-been yaoi
16.
now, and we're okay. Okay, I take that back then. But generally,
well,
you know.
I should have said this before.
Someone's gonna make an aged
Raven
up
college, right?
Yeah.
But it's more like British college, and that sort of like, I think they start at 17,
Okay.
Or something. So, like, I think Ace and Deuce are 17, and then, like, Azul's 18, and then Leona's, like, 20, but he got held back. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, it's called college, so I thought that they were all in university, but apparently it's, like, that sort of weird British college thing where it's, like, after you graduate high school, but, like, it's like Ruby. Basically.
Sure, yeah.
Kinda. So, yeah, I don't know how old everyone is. I don't remember the starting year, but yeah, that might be good, because I don't want Hunter to get canceled on Twitter.com.
Yeah, sorry about sexualizing the...
But some of them, you're allowed to sexualize some of them. Some of them, like Malleus, right? Malleus, Leona, I think, like, you know, there's a couple of them.
They're also animated characters.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying, you know. Like, when they made Leona, they knew what they were doing. That's all I'm saying about that. Okay, well. Oh my god, it's the music from the game!
You're such a nerd. I love this. Oh, a singular tart? This poor man. Oh, it's a big tart.
Yeah, those do look nice. I've never had, like, a tart like that before.
I could make one for you. They're not that
that's
bad.
nice.
Yeah, they're not that hard.
Because that has fruit on top?
Yeah, it's like you have to make, like, a compote jelly thing for the bottom, and then you have, like, cream. I've never seen it, like, the jelly on the bottom. I've only ever seen it, like, with no jelly or the jelly on the top. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not too hard. You make, like, cream, and then you put fruit on top of it. I don't know why I'm talking about food right now. I want this to be Food Wars.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Look at it!
Why is he JoJo posing?
Oh man! Why can we only see his head right now? What was that shot?
Okay. And you can just unilaterally put people in magic dampering collars?
Well, he's the house warden.
I guess so.
Right? He's like head boy. Again, I've never seen, like, I haven't seen even the entirety of Harry Potter, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
You know what's great about Harry Potter is a bunch of things that I thought were not, like, it's hard, when you're a kid and you read those books for the same times, it's hard to tell what's, like,
real,
what's magic and what's just British.
Yeah.
I thought that prefects and head boys, those were just things that were invented by Harry Potter.
He's the prefect of the abandoned Ramshackle Dorm, and damn, Yukin's like, you did wrong, actually. That's hilarious. So we had a bit of a problem with our microphone situation, so hopefully I've resynced everything as God intended. I have no idea why that happened. I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie, but hopefully, knock on wood, all of our audio and stuff is okay.
Oh, look how bored Grimm's look in the background.
Yeah, I mean, Grimm's just like, I want to go back to bed.
Grimm is a happy baby. I adore him.
Oh, that's funny.
No.
But yeah, we've never had, it was like, plugin EXE has stopped working, like a plugin for our microphone, and I was like, that's not good. It's Riddle.
Most definitely.
Riddle was like, I'm not gonna let this go on.
I heard Hunter just wants to hear about the kendo tournament. I will not allow for this.
I like how the ghost, like, bothered him, and he probably couldn't sleep well last night. You don't even live here. You don't need to open the door.
You're just crashing. Wait, is he gonna just start his own little thing?
I don't know, Hunter.
He's gonna start his own house.
I don't know.
You're gonna pick your favorite boys, and then you'll put them in your house with you.
Oh, there they have a little mouse-like beastman. That's cute. The music is nice. Yeah, that's true, too. Like, how is he gonna do his work? Damn, we don't usually record this late in the afternoon. The golden sunlight is
I know, I look so ethereal. Oh, I can't make it extra.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I just noticed it because I'm making sure that we're still
I
good.
want to give myself a proper golden halo, but I can't.
Oh, okay, so this is how you get to the other dorms.
Okay, portals. Oh, what's that movie? The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Sorta, yeah. Oh, I love the storybook. It's so cute.
Heartslabyul gets really
yeah.
Heartslabyul.
And I've been calling it Heartsenbull for the last couple years, and it's wrong.
It's just such a dearth of like vowels. It's kind of hard to pronounce. If you had a lisp and were a fan of this show, or like lived in that dorm,
I just say a bunch of people's names wrong. I don't care anymore. For the longest time, I kept calling Cater Crater. It's, you know.
Crater. That's funny. I like that. I feel like that's like a mean nickname he would legitimately have.
Do-do-do-do. Yeah, so they just pop out wherever. Like, that's kind of fun. I kind of like that.
That's weird. So they all just exist in like a pocket dimension?
I don't know. I don't know if this is still on campus somewhere. I couldn't tell you. I don't know how it works. Maybe they know, if you guys can tell us.
This is going a little bit too much in, like, Kingdom Hearts territory.
That's okay, for me. I love Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, look at him!
Wasn't you I was worried about.
What?
Okay. He just seems a little bit too calm. And the phrase...
Well, Cater's very chill, so...
Yes, because you're from the real world where Disney exists.
Yeah, well,
that
opens up a whole other can
Where it's just gonna be like, wait, so Disney just exists? He's been to, like, Disneyland Japan before? He's like, I know what's going on here. He knows the stories,
I think.
Camable?
Magic Cam, that's their social media.
Okay. Ain't your collar, boy. Oh, dear.
I like Cater's voice. This is kind of how I do it, but I go a bit more like Valley Girl with it. Oh, look at that! That's so cute!
Oh.
Yeah, I saw somebody make a template, so if you have, like, OCs or something, or if you want to make your own post, you can, like...
Okay.
And, like, Kingdom Hearts had that sort of thing in KH3, too. Yeah, he has a big social media...
Why did you call him Crater if there's no R?
I don't know. I can't read, okay? I just made shit up, I don't know. Okay, yeah, that is kind of how I would do it.
That's absurd that they call it Ramshackle House.
Well, that's what it's called.
Poor man. I know it's ramshackled, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what do you think of Cater? Cater, Hunter.
Wait, he has
what
to
do you
paint
think
them
of
all?
him?
He seems nice. He seems very chill relative to, like, everyone else that works at his dorm. He's like... It's one of those things where it's like you're hitting like the commedia dell'arte where this is like a kind of general character trait or character type that I've seen before.
Oh.
Do you kill someone? How do you unbirthday someone?
No one has a birthday.
Oh. So is the joke that, like, because the Queen of Hearts is weird and arbitrary, and, like, the world of Alice in Wonderland is weird and arbitrary?
Well, the dorm has rules, right? So it's based off of the Queen of Hearts.
I know.
Who was presumably at one point an actual person who was alive and, like, handed this down.
So, but I'm just saying, like, is it like...
Look!
Oh, dear.
Okay, that's not good.
He's just so happy. Anyway, so do, like, the other dorms, they have similar, like, Like they're weird
things,
rules.
but not like in terms of rules, not rules, but like tradition. Like
sure.
yeah, kinda.
Tendencies. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at the little flamingo. They're so cute.
All different Okay. I really hope that we see a Jabberwocky at the end of this. We have a big monster anime battle with the Jabberwocky.
Yeah, so the Great Seven namesake, right? So
yes,
the Queen of Hearts did this. Oh my god, look at this is crazy! They're just putting her in the mirror with Riddle, like that's crazy.
I kind of want to watch the Disney Wonderland again. I don't think I have since I was a kid.
Oh!
I don't love how he said Tart Thief there. So he has to make a tart.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not saying anything about his sorry fam.
The sorry fam is weird, but I've been seeing that more in anime recently, where it's like, oh, how do we translate?
Well, that's what he's like, right? Like, that's his person. Well, his person, like, you know, social
I feel like he
media
would
slang.
say babe and not fam.
Well.
Or like girly pop. I don't know.
Girly pop. That's funny. I wish he said girly pop now. Oh, get ready.
Fam is too easy. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Clone Jitsu. Shadow Clone Jitsu.
Whee!
I'm being attacked by Happy Twinks. What?
Well, this is his signature magic, right? Ah! That's crazy. He was aura farming there.
I do believe that is
That's what the kids say.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, so you can see that even Cater's kind of bad. Like, not bad, but you know what I mean. Like
annoying. Not helpful.
Well, like, they're all villains for a reason, right? So he used them to help get his work done and then kick them out.
So I'm guessing we're making a tart. Unless we have to go...
Well, they have to go to school first, so...
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Unless we have to go into the dungeon to find a great, scary tart mimic. That looks like a tart, but is...
Oh my god, it's the music! Sorry, from the game.
I love how there's just occasional, like, furries. I'm sorry, is that Cruella de Vil?
Yeah.
So the way you, like, leaned back...
I know, because I like his voice! It's nice! Like, in the game, like, I thought he was more sort of flamboyant sounding.
I don't think you showed me the teachers before.
Oh, no, so, you can guess as we see them. But this was kind of obvious.
Okay, so it is... I'm just saying, he's calling people pups.
Well, because he's Cruella de Vil.
I know, but he has a dog collar, and he's walking around with look at
them! Don't look at me!
I'm just saying, to suggest this isn't
Who's
the littlest
bit... Quickly, now!
Is that Frollo?
No!
Who is that?
You don't know, do you? You have no clue? His name's Tren.
That's not...
I love his voice!
Because he... Oh, okay. Well, that's Gaston.
Yeah.
Who's
Lady Tremaine. She had the cat.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that's Vargas. He's Gaston.
Yeah, that's immediately obvious.
Oh my god, this is exactly how I do his voice! This is crazy!
A few dozen eggs.
That's nuts! That's exactly how I do his, like, inflection! That's nuts! Oh man, that's hilarious! Like, with Trent, I just did, like, kind of generic old man sort of deep voice, but, like, that's how I was, like, with guests. Oh, wow! Their food is nice!
Oh, ghosts work there. The ghosts make the food?
I didn't know that! That's really interesting.
Okay.
Do they have to pay? I don't know. Or is the food free? I hope we see some other characters this episode that aren't just the Heartslabyul kids, though, because...
They don't want to sit around
like, anyway! Oh my god. He does call himself KK in the game, so...
That's concerning. That's most definitely
Nobody
concerning.
called me that! That's so funny! Lelouch!
But it's not it's of spades, right? Shouldn't he be Trey Spades? Or no, that's clubs. It should be clubs, not Clover.
Well, okay,
Whatever.
his name came before the dorm. Oh, that's nice. I like Trey.
Do the furries just live in like Pride Rock?
I don't know.
Do they live in a den?
I don't know.
Outdoors?
Oh, they call it Main Street, like Disney, like Main Street. Okay, we're gonna get the lore, don't worry.
Okay.
That's a microaggression crater. You can't cater, sorry, you can't call them that. This is how I imagine Vacuo, like, Pyramid would look. That's Jack and, Ruggy and Leona. Leona looks so good. They're doing Ursula so dirty, though. I can't.
Okay, so Ravenclaw. Those other guys were Gryffindor, I guess.
Azul!
I don't know if I would describe him as mindful.
Well, strategic.
Sure.
Yeah, that is something Jafar did, right? To see who the diamond in the rough was, right? So. Oh, that's cute, because she was the first. Oh, guys, I got goosebumps. Oh, man. Rook's hair is green? What's going on over there? His hair's so green. Ah, Vill's so beautiful.
They are very beautiful. They're very pale.
Oh, look, it's Ortho! Ortho's Edie's brother.
Oh my god.
Neat!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Tapping so aggressively.
Diasomnia. Diasomnia. Oh man, I didn't know that that's how you said it. Oh, guys.
There we go. Why do they get a little separate area? He's just very tiny. Oh, he's a little Lord Farquaad.
I think that they're in the pop music club together. Lilia Cater and Calxiyn.
Okay.
Oh.
Why does he sound like Yu-Gi Boy?
He
sounds like
that's kind of how I do it.
Sounds like the guy from Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, what? Not Seto Kayaba. The other one.
I like his voice.
Pegasus? He sounds like Pegasus.
He's such an old man! My grandpa had licorice candy. They said, oh, you know, when licorice. You get sick, like, you should eat these. They work. They clear your sinuses up. Look at Silver and Seebeck. They're so mad. Well, he has elf ears, you guys. You're stupid. Okay. Malleus.
He bottoms everyone. Because, anyways, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Cut that one out. It's fine.
What? I wasn't listening. I was
looking, I know.
Did you say he bottoms everyone? I thought you said he bodies everyone.
I just said no, because no one can top him. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I
It's
don't know
okay.
why
You
I
can
did
say
that.
that about Malleus. That's okay.
Yeah.
Malleus is
it's a dumb thing
like
to say,
300, 700 years old.
Really?
I don't know.
Is this like
I didn't say
Twilight
anything.
business? Okay.
Well, he's a fae, and Lilia's a fae, and anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, meanwhile, he's just like, I go to class and I don't have any magic. Ah! Princess! That's crazy. You don't know what to say today, do you?
No, because it's a lot, like, there's a lot going on here. I'm trying to remember when, like, the Rule 34.
Don't try to remember all those. Oh, is that it?
I guess so.
I feel like
we have our own.
You were very, like, you had to take it all in this episode. Like, I thought you were gonna laugh at more of the jokes that I found funny.
The jokes were definitely there. It's just it was a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like, not even plot-wise, just, like, people kept doing strange things. Like, people had, like, I don't know, you were introducing to, like, all the teachers and, like, what characters they are, and then you have all of the, like, unfortunate innuendos and, like, weirdly sort of, I don't know what you would call it, telling moments. If this show, do you ever just watch a show and feel like it's out of time?
What do you mean?
If this show released back in the day, it was like this and, like, Italia, and or on High School Host Club.
Sure.
It would be a generational anime.
I think that it's still, you know, like
Maybe it
I've
does,
seen a
but
lot
like
of people excited. Maybe I don't know, like maybe not as. I understand what you're saying, but I think especially on TikTok and like places where you are not. Right, there's been a lot of hype over the show.
That's fair.
But yeah, we'll watch the vignette first and make sure that we you know, do all that, and then I'll quiz Hunter about not quiz, but you know what I mean. I'll interrogate
it's like,
you a bit more.
It's like in high school when we had to read a book and then do the like questions on them.
Yeah, I
when
know.
You're in,
like, can you tell me what happened?
Can you tell me what happened this episode?
There's like a lot of Diasomnia. This like.
Oh, he likes shopping.
He's kind of like low-key
Women
a
be
whore.
shopping. Really? Excessive pants.
Yeah,
okay.
So Pop Music Club, right? So they mentioned it. That's cool. Oh, he has a little skirt in there. That's nice. You go, Lilia. Why? Why? What? Oh, because of like Sleeping Beauty. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, why is this happening? Now I understand.
Yeah.
Like the forest animals.
Sure.
Okay.
But it's also because like you have your like cute boys dressing like
squirrels. I guess, but like this is not.
This is adorable.
I have like those were none of the outfits that were on screen. Oh, look, it's the owl that Fred like dressed up as Prince Philip. That's so cute. That's crazy. Like what?
This is adorable. I like how he's like a hodgepodge of different animals.
That was so, like, I don't even know what to think of.
Some of like, the show's kind of madcap and weird, Cal.
I know, okay, so let's go through, okay, so Ace got in trouble for stealing the tart.
Yeah.
I liked that scene with Riddle confronting him. I thought that was great. So that was before our microphone blew up. I like Yukin being like, yeah, you were wrong for eating someone else's food. Apologize, right? Because, you know, another show may have gone a different direction where it's like, nah, you did nothing wrong. He's just a stick in the mud, right? So they're kind of showing that, like, Riddle has a point sometimes, but he still with how he keeps up the rules, he's still a little, like, psychotic, like, he's gone overboard. But then you had the flower painting, so that was mostly, like, cater introduction. Then we had all of the teacher introduction, so, Cruella, Lady Tremaine.
It did take me a while to pick up Lady Tremaine, just because, like, the second I saw the cat, I guess I should have known it wasn't Frollo, but first, like,
Instinct was Frollo?
Yeah.
Frollo was a character in a different event, right? So so then they explained all the dorms and the Great Seven.
Yes, that was fun.
We had the lunch scene. Now I will say I'm a little like, okay, so this happened in the game, right? So I knew all this was coming, but I'm a little concerned now because, like, we spent an entire episode again establishing stuff about school.
Yeah.
And not, because, okay, so I'm gonna say this in vague terms for the sake of Hunter.
Sure.
Next episode, presumably we have to make the tart, then more things have to happen, then more things have to happen, and we have to wrap up those things that are gonna happen. And so that's a lot of stuff.
For 4 episodes.
Like four. Wait, so we have 4 more. Anyway, like, even if it's 2 episodes are the climax, 1 episode's the tart, and then 1 episode's kind of the fall, like, everything wraps.
Sure.
Actually, that might be enough time. I don't know, though, with how much you're showing Riddle.
You could probably set up some stuff. Like, I'm sure it doesn't take that long to make a tart.
Yeah, like, they could. I'm kind of. It depends on next episode. If next episode it doesn't seem like we're, really making any progress, I guess you're right. I guess there's 4 more. I miscounted. For some reason, I thought there were only 3. So, yeah, I think that, like, we're kind of in danger, but I'm not panicking just yet. Because, like, what do we really have to do? We gotta make the tart. A bunch of other stuff, like I said, a bunch of other stuff has to happen, but I'm concerned with how little they're showing Riddle, I guess, but you did see him twice in this episode. So I guess here's what I'll ask you. So I know you already know Ace and Deuce, but what are your impressions right now as an anime only of Trey, Cater, and Riddle?
I like, so Trey
is the green-haired one.
He's kind of there. He not very strongly. I will say that, oh god, who's
Cater?
Cater. Cater's very distinct.
Yeah.
Cater stands out a great deal. That. I don't know, it's sort of what I brought up earlier, like, we're going for, like, the kind of same basic sort of character archetypes. He feels very, like, inevitable in a lot of ways. Like, oh, that's a character that would be in a show like this. Like, that's a character that you would have with a show with a big cast, and you want to, like,
because there is more to them than their archetypes, but it's kind of like Ruby, where it's like, oh, you have Weiss, and then you subvert Weiss, right?
Sure.
Like, you could say,
you know. They don't really do much subverting so
far.
Not
today, no.
Maybe later,
right?
But he's very entertaining. All these characters work really well for what they kind of have to be, which is just sort of like characters filling a world with their own, like, weird, idiosyncrasies.
Right.
And for that, I think they did a very good job. As for, like, a big plot, or, like, I think you kind of are excited for a thing that's going to happen, but I could not for the life of you
have no idea.
Tell you what that thing is. As far as I can tell, they need to make a tart, unless it's a motherfucker of a tart, and they have to go get, like, the milk of a griffin. And
Trey is the one who made it, right? So if you remember that they said that, Trey's cooking is exceptional. So you would presume that Trey and Cater are going to help them.
Presumably, but they didn't seem terribly helpful, so, I don't know. No one seems to like each other very much.
Okay, so let me, what did you think? I know the teachers just sort of showed up, but, like, is that who you expected to
I like the references, like, oh, I eat, like, however many eggs. Tremaine, I've been so long since I've watched, obviously, the Beauty and the Beast.
No,
not Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, my bad. I don't know why Beauty and the Beast showed up.
It's okay.
Cinderella, it's been a while since I watched Cinderella, so I'm, like, less familiar.
I think it makes sense for Lady Tremaine to be the history teacher, just because it's sort of this thing of, like, I don't know how to explain it, but Lady Tremaine, as a character, is supposed to represent, like, that's your place in society, and this is mine. Like, I'm the matriarch of the house, and this is how things are supposed to sort of be, right? So, like, in a sort of, like, twisted from Lady Tremaine, it makes sense in my mind. It's like, oh, upholding tradition in a sense, like, history, whatever. The Cruel being the potion master, I've always been a bit like, I don't know why they decided to go that way, but I guess it's because Cruella makes things, right? Like, obviously she's a fashion designer, and so I guess they decided that the potion but, like, Yzma was right there, and they went with
Oh
Cruella.
My goodness. Yeah,
like, they could have done Yzma, and I always wonder why they didn't do that. I mean, Yzma gets kind of left out of the villain catalog a lot.
Which is a shame, because she's so entertaining.
But I think that Yzma would have made a little bit more sense. Obviously, you know, there is some fan service bait with Cruel, and he's hot. Like, I think out of all the teachers, people like Cruel the best.
Yeah.
Other than there's a Dr. Facilier character, but we didn't see him this episode, called Sam. I like Sam, but Sam's a bit younger. So out of, I guess, the teachers in Crowley, I think Cruel is like, oh, he's the hot one, right? 'Cause he has the whip and he has the different color hair.
It's just, I'm sorry, you keep looking at me
whatever.
being like, Hunter, don't make those jokes. But there's
you
clear.
You can make them about the teacher. Like, go for it.
But there's clearly,
you know?
they're clearly like, it is not.
I know what you
they're
mean.
Like
though.
they're marketing
it's
it that
like,
way.
It's borderline.
It's
of like,
bait.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
They
but
know what they're
doing. But you also have to remember
doing.
that there's like teenage girl, like too.
I know,
so they have to
know.
appeal to everybody. What was I gonna say again? Oh, and then you saw the different dorms and what they're based off of, right? Like, I mean, we already knew that, but I'm saying like you saw, Savannah Claw, the sort of sporty, all of that. Like,
would really suck if your like dorm room was literally in hell.
Because Scar doesn't. That's the whole thing in the movie, is that Scar is not sporty, right? Like, Scar is weaker than Mufasa. He has to use his brain. So it's kind of funny that they made that the sporty dorm, but we'll unpack all that during Savannah Claw's character arc, I suppose. But what did you think of Lilia?
The little one.
Yeah, who's not little.
Who's not little. I mean, he's short.
Right,
he's itty-bitty.
Lilia, yeah.
He's fun. I feel like I've seen that character as well here. There's another character in here that's like, I'm very excited and pompous and da-da-da. The fact that he's like a little fashionista, that's cute. And like the end sequence there.
Yeah,
I
with
like that
Silver.
a lot. I like him. I don't look at, I feel like they're just trying to like, hey, you want to see more of these guys in the next season? Let's not. I feel like they're trying to not like totally railroad it. Here's my theory.
I think that scene was due. Well, okay, you go with your theory first, and then I'll explain.
My theory is that Heartslabyul is the least interesting.
So that's an interesting thing to say.
So because it's like the Queen of
Hearts. Well,
Hearts.
of course, it has to get more interesting as it keeps going.
Right. So it's like, okay, let's do Heartslabyul first, so we can have. Like, I think it's more interesting than I thought it would be, but I just, if you were to tell me what's, like, the easiest pitch on a house where all these characters are based off of these villains, I wouldn't put the Queen of Hearts very high.
Right? Because, in the Disney Villain Bible, they actually talk about that the evil queen kind of wasn't successful in their eyes as a villain because she was too comedic and not threatening enough. So what they kind of fixed here was making Riddle an actual threat, but in the Disney catalog of, that
villains, doesn't strike me as the most marketable one. So part of me feels like they put it first so they can onload all the world building into this season. So we don't have to do any world building for the subsequent ones, and we can just focus on the more marketable villains.
I do think you're right. I think you're right. I was mostly talking about Lilia. I think the reason why Lilia...
and then the reason why they don't want to just the other part of it, is that they're showing you the other ones being like, hey, don't worry, you get to see all those other cool ones in the next season.
Here's my argument, though. If they were trying to do that in that Lilia scene, they would have brought in, like, Leona or Azul or sort of, the characters that are actually next. I think the intention with Lilia was to bring up Malleus, basically, right? Okay. Because Malleus, even though his book isn't right now, he does have scenes in this book. So I think that what they were... Okay, how do I... So the prefect meets Malleus outside of the dorm in the future, but doesn't know that he's Malleus. Okay. So what they're doing is like, oh, Malleus is this big, scary, prefect, and they're trying to sort of, because he wasn't sitting there, right? So you didn't see him. Obviously, we as the audience know who Malleus is because we saw him in the vignettes, but they're trying to do this, oh yeah, Malleus is so big and scary and nobody can top him, but then the prefect meets him, and so there's this kind of dramatic irony because we know, oh, he's talking to Malleus, right? But the prefect won't find out for a considerable portion. So I think that's the reason, in terms of the game, why they had that conversation with Lilia there, because it was supposed to be, oh, the people in Diasomnia are kind of batshit, and, all of them are scary, because you see Seebeck and Silver giving us the stink eye all the way in the back, and so we assume that Malleus is like that, but then when we meet him, it's sort of a subverting of the expectation.
It's like I think they're still trying to build up these characters.
But as a whole, in terms of your analysis of why they did Heartslabyul first, I think that you're right. I think to some extent you're right.
Because on one hand, it's like, I don't know, it would also make sense to like offload, to like start your best foot forward. I've often felt that about...
There's a giant piece of dust in my water, sorry.
That's regrettable. I often feel like with movies, you kind of like, a movie has to like end well. If a movie ends well and starts well, people will forgive if it like drags in the beginning a little bit.
Right. I think though...
Same thing with here, where it's like, it almost maybe makes sense if you picked like a different character, but I don't know, you're introducing so much that like it evens out. I think they make it work.
I'm hoping that you will enjoy Riddle's kind of character arc here, even though, again, we haven't seen much of him outside of him punishing
berating people like beating them, locking them into collars.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm mildly concerned about the pacing of it. But I think, like, you know, Cater turning himself into multiple people and kind of... See, in the game, that's a fight, so I kind of wish they fought back a little bit more. But realistically, Ace has no magic anyway, so it would only be Deuce fighting, so I guess it makes sense. Like, in the game, it's a fight because they want you to use your cards and have a good time, right? But, like, in the anime, that made sense. But, yeah, like, that was a fun, like, moment, but it wasn't really a fight scene. So I feel like what we kind of needed this episode, like, it would have been kind of nice if that was a bit more of, like, a fight, had to have something sort of dramatic happen, because it was just a lot of talking. Yes. I mean, I'm okay with that, but I'm saying in terms of anime only and excitement and stuff like that, like, you know, it was a good episode.
Like, when they did have, like, a serviceable action scene, I kind of was surprised, because I just sort of thought it was going to be, like, you know, a sort of slice of life school comedy anime, right?
But this is like, I don't think anyone's going to be tweeting about this episode this week. Not really. Like, maybe if they really like
I should
Lilia,
say, there's still excitable things that happen, like when Cater, I keep wanting to call him Crater.
Yeah, I know, because of what
when Crater multiplies.
Yeah.
That was fun and sort of unexpected and a little actiony.
Yeah.
So they still have exciting things.
Well, that's what I meant. It was a little actiony, but it wasn't as actiony as it was like in the game, obviously. But I think that we're pretty much good. I don't have anything else to say. The thing with Lilia and Silver, like, that was fun at the end. I do kind of wish that they would make them more, like, relevant? I don't know. It's just sort of funny. Like, it's just funny. Because it's like, we're not gonna find out anything about Lilia and Silver for, like years, you know, unless you go and play the game, right?
Or unless I mean, who knows? Maybe they really crank out the seasons of this anime.
I don't know. Like once a year?
The fact that there is like only 8 episodes lead me to believe that they might be like, I don't know, it's like those things where like She-Ra back in the day, where they had a season that was supposed to be like 12 episodes, but they broke it up 6 and 6.
But what I will say is
like, because 8 is a multiple of 24, so maybe they did 24 episodes of anime, but they broke it up into 3 seasons.
I know that they're doing the manga, right? But in the game, this is like 35 chapters.
Oh my.
So that took me like 5 hours to get through, I think, when I streamed it, about something like that. Here's the thing, though, okay? Book 7 is 180 chapters, I believe, maybe 80, or like
big book.
130. It's over 100 at least, right? So like, eventually, we're gonna need more episodes. This is the one where it's like, let's test the waters, let's see if people like this, let's see if this makes us money and leads people, because that's what it is. It's an advertisement for the game, right? So it makes sense that they would... I mean, obviously, they're gonna start at the beginning anyway, but do you guys understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they're taking a not that big of a risk on a book that was already short, but in the future, some of the books are really, really long. Like, we're gonna eventually need 24 episodes. Like, there's no fucking way. There's just no way. Like, I'm thinking about future content, and, like, there's no way that they're gonna be able to accomplish certain character arcs and how long some of these books are. And I know that some of it, again, is padding like we talked about, but it's not happening. It's not happening. So I think we're gonna need more episodes eventually, because they can't keep doing 8 episodes a season. It's not gonna work. But I enjoyed this one. I had a fun time. Obviously, our microphone acting up, that was a little,
concerning.
Strange. But, yeah, I still had a good time. I still enjoyed it. It's just, you know, again, I'm concerned about pacing and stuff like that. But we will see you guys in the next one, I guess. Now that has-been's over, hopefully I can post these a bit more timely, especially with more exciting things happening, you know, in the future. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had fun, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys!